I don't need to give her a name?
Well, you do.
Under what law?
I'm not getting involved in all this, you're not going to get a rise out of me.
Welcome to the Audit Assessor, where we break down police encounters, examine the law, and expose where officers cross the line. In this episode, UK Audit is filming outside the Open Shore complex when officers arrive over a complaint. Instead of identifying a crime, they quickly question his filming and suggest it could be harassment. But when UK Audits asks them to explain exactly what law prevents him from filming, their confidence disappears. Frustration builds, their arguments fall apart, and eventually the officers drive away with nothing to act on.
Are you okay?
What are you up to?
Put in?
What are you up to?
Just doing a little documentary, that's all.
On what, mate?
Put in?
On what?
Just public interest.
Right. It's fair enough you're filming our cars coming out, but you're filming people going out in personal cars. What's that for?
I haven't filmed any personal cars.
You've been seen on the cameras doing it.
So you can say for 100% on this video I've got someone's personal car, have you?
That's the information we've just been passed, that's why we've come to speak to you now.
You've been given wrong information.
Okay,
You've been told wrong information.
What's your name, mate?
I don't need to give her a name?
Well, you do.
Under what law?
I'm not getting involved in all this, you're not going to get a rise out of me. I'm bothered about my colleagues. Obviously this is a police station.
Right. And I'm bothered about my human rights.
Right, so what? You're coming here if you're on a card. Why? As in, what human right is this that you're bothered about by coming to a police station and watching the vehicles come out?
It's quite intimidating to the people that leaving the camp.
Obviously I've not broken any laws and filming from a public place.
That's correct.
So
Yeah, we just want to know the reason why.
obviously I've just given that officer the reason why.
You haven't actually given a reason. You've just said my human rights.
I don't need to give a reason to why I'm filming.
First, officers accuse UK Audits of filming personal vehicles, but when he denies it, they quickly demand his name. He calmly asks what law requires him to provide it, and suddenly the officer avoids giving a clear answer. When UK Audits mentions his right to record, the officers question what right he means, despite Article 10 protecting freedom of expression and public filming generally requiring no permit.
What's the reason why you've stopped?
Because of you.
Right. What's your name and badge number, please?
15213. That's it.
15 what?
213.
And yours, sorry?
17652.
Okay. Can I help you?
Yes, we just want to know why you're filming private cars coming out of the police station.
I'm not going to answer that question.
No, you're not, because that might cause harassment. Alarm distress to that person as to why a person with a huddle filming people coming out of the place of work.
Right. Have you used threatening words or behaviour?
Just by your demeanour.
My demeanour?
And you're filming them as they're coming out in the private cars.
Right, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not going to answer any more of your questions now. Pardon?
Why is it interesting?
Could you tell me it's
You're trying to be
section
civil,
5 public order? You aren't trying to be civil, you're trying to incriminate me.
Not at all. You're not saying mention anything about a public order offence. Where's that come out of my mouth?
So harassment, alarm and distress, what does that fall under then?
Did I mention a public order?
You said someone feels harassed, alarm and distress, so what order's that?
Hey, hello, we know why you're in. You know, you want to come and get a rise off the police.
Now, the officer tries to frame UK Audit's filming as harassment, alarm, or distress without clearly identifying the offence. He eventually points towards Section 5 of the Public Order Act 1986, which requires threatening or abusive words or behaviour. When asked what threatening behaviour UK Audits actually displayed, the officer offers only vague claims about his demeanour. The irony is obvious. The officers approached him, questioned him, and then blamed him for refusing to get the answers they wanted.
It's not at all. You don't know the reasons to why I'm here.
I'm not.
You're assuming.
Film me all day long at work. I don't care. But when you're filming our colleagues coming out in their own personal cars, that's why we're here. That's why we're talking to you.
And that's not a criminal offence. And you don't know for certain I have done that.
Well,
and if I have, there's no law to say that I can't.
I'm not saying there is, but when it's a place of work where police officers work, I'm obviously a target for certain people, terrorists and all that kind of thing.
So do you suspect me of being a terrorist?
Oh, come on. You're not going to get... I know you've got a script that you follow.
I follow a script?
We watch these videos yourself. We watch them.
So why did you stop then?
Because we've been asked to come and see what you're doing. Because one of our colleagues has gone out, off duty, leaving work.
Right.
You filmed it going out.
And is that a criminal offence?
You stood here with your thing, recording work. I'm saying, why are you doing that?
Right, I don't need to answer your questions.
What's your name?
I'm not going to give my name. I've not broken no law, so...
How long do you plan on staying here doing this today?
As long as it takes me to finish my documentary.
Right. What's your documentary about?
I've told you that's nothing to do with you.
Well, it is, because you're filming us at our place of work coming out.
You've stopped to me. I wasn't filming you. You stopped your car and got out to your car and started talking to me. I didn't come over to you.
UK Audits keeps returning to the key point. Filming from a public place is not automatically an offence, and officers disliking their vehicles appearing on camera does not create special legal protection. When that argument fails, the terrorism concern appears. Yet official guidance recognizes that public photography alone is not grounds for a terrorism stop. The officer then admits he has watched auditing videos before, making his confusion even more difficult to understand.
You look very annoyed.
I just think it's quite, I don't know, bizarre that people like yourself come and do these videos.
I just think it's bizarre that obviously you come out with all your accusations. You told me someone's harassed, alarmed and distressed. Then this gentleman here tells me it's not a section 5. So I'd love to know what section it is.
Nobody mentioned section 5. Nobody's mentioned an offence, have they?
You just said that someone was...
It could cause that.
No, you told me someone has...
No, not at all. Otherwise, we'd be arresting you for that offence, wouldn't we?
You would be arresting me. For what offence?
For section 5 public order offence.
Right, did he use threatening words or behaviour?
Have we said you've committed a section 5 public order
That's what you was trying to insinuate. You was trying to tell me...
I'm trying to explain to you, but you keep interrupting me. Have we said to you you've committed a section 5 public order offence?
Yeah.
When?
When you first got out, you told me.
You
told me one of your colleagues have left in a personal vehicle and has rang you, and that's the reason why you're here. And they feel harassed, alarmed and distressed, and it was my demeanour.
It's been recorded, has it?
Yeah.
Okay, I suggest you rewind that video.
Yeah, I will do, yeah. I'll play it right back, yeah.
I suggest you do, because nobody's mentioned that you're under arrest for an offence of section 5 public order.
You were threatening me with it.
Nobody says you have committed an offence under section 5 of the Public Order Act.
This is where the officer starts contradicting himself. He first uses language linked to harassment, alarm, and distress under the Public Order Act 1986, then suddenly claims he never accused UK audits of any offence. That raises a simple question. If no offence was suspected and no legal power was being used, why confront him at all? Disliking being filmed is not the same as reasonable suspicion, and vague legal language cannot replace an actual lawful basis.
You told me there was harassed, alarm and distress.
That could cause a person harassment, alarm or distress.
So me filming
Has
can
anybody
cause...
reported that?
So from me filming... I'm not twisting it. I'm not.
You are.
So tell me what I've twisted.
You twist my words.
Why? What did I twist?
You said to me that I've accused you of public order offence.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So what does harassment, alarm and distress come under?
At what point did I say you have committed an offence under the Public Order Act? At what point? Not at all.
Can you answer my question then?
No, you answer my question.
Answer my question.
No, you answer my question.
I don't need to answer your
I don't
questions.
have to answer your question.
Right, get back in your car and drive off
I
then.
will do in a minute.
See ya.
Yeah, no problems at all.
Take care.
No problems at all.
Take care.
I understand
Have a good
what you're
day.
doing and why you do it.
And you can't answer the question, can you?
Get your views and whatnot on YouTube or whatever it is. I don't know what the pathetic thing is, but we've come out, we've asked you for your details because we're going to have officers coming in and out, whether they're on duty or off duty all day, and we might be getting several calls saying there's some guy dressed in dark clothing, hood up, filming us coming out. All I'm asking you is how long you're going to be here so we can let people know.
I don't need to answer that.
Because you're telling me you're not of any concern to us, you're not a danger to us or anything, so if I let them know that all you're doing is making your own little documentary, they don't need to be concerned.
I've already told you that.
I'm asking you how long you're going to be here.
And I don't need to answer that.
Work together with you so that you don't, every time a police car comes out, they don't stop and speak to you, because that is going to obviously irritate your documentary, isn't it? Or is your documentary you want to get a rise out of officers?
The first officer is no longer investigating anything. He seems focused on defending the encounter. He repeatedly insists he never accused UK audits of an offence, which only raises more questions. If there was no offence, suspicion, or legal power being used, why continue the confrontation? The second officer then suggests giving his details to avoid future stops. But that doesn't create a general duty to identify yourself. Any future police action would still need its own lawful justification.
I'm not going to answer your questions.
Well,
So what does harassment, alarm and distress come under?
Going back to that.
Yeah.
Section 5 Public Order Act. You know exactly what it is. Nobody's accused you of it. Otherwise...
When you first come out, that's what you said.
No.
Me filming...
Rewind it.
Me filming cannot cause someone to feel harassed, alarmed and distressed.
in the
And listen to what you said. And listen to what you said.
Because we're a target for legitimate terrorists, so I'm not saying that's what you're from, whatever, before you start accusing me of that, but it's a legitimate thing for us to be a target of. So if you're filming, how do we know that you're not passing that on? That could be then committing an offence. We'll seize your phone and can use it as evidence and things if we were going to go down that route, wouldn't we?
You've already done it once, yeah?
Right.
I've been released without charge.
I see, you're answering the question.
No,
Just trying
I've
to get
been
it
no,
right.
been released without charge because you know you've not got a leg to stand on. That's why you're driving off.
I'm not trying to get it.
You've already done it once, and the officers are going to be bring accountable for their actions. So if you want to do that, and you think you need a court order, you need a court order to delete my footage.
I don't want to delete your footage.
For you to delete it or to stop me filming, you need a court order.
You crack on. I can't wait to watch YouTube later.
Yeah, have a good day. You'll be famous.
Thanks.
Yeah, good luck.
The officer brings terrorism into the discussion again, suggesting UK audits could be filming police vehicles for terrorists and that his phone might be seized. But evidence of what offense? None has been identified. Recording police does not automatically make someone suspicious of terrorism. Any suspicion must be based on actual conduct, not hypothetical possibilities. Even Section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000 requires reasonable suspicion before its search power applies, while seizure also needs a lawful basis.
You need to do something progressive with your life rather than just.
And what do you do? What do you do that's progressive?
Well, what's our job? What's our role?
Being corrupt, that's what I see you as.
Okay. So if we're corrupt and I don't know, maybe you don't like us or you're intimidated by us, why?
You just tried to incriminate me when you first got out of the car.
How?
Telling me that I caused someone harassed, alarming and distress.
He didn't say that.
He didn't say that.
He said you could call someone. If you'd have called someone that,
He said-
I think we'd have been dealing with it in a different way.
You said you stopped because someone had reported me filming outside,
Yeah.
and they feel harassed, alarmed and distressed.
No. Mate, when you go home, you edit your little video.
Okay.
Listen to that part.
Yeah, I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it all.
Yeah, without editing it. Be honest with yourself.
I will be honest. Don't you worry. There'll be no cuts out of this.
Hope you got what you want.
What's your site called so we can have a little look?
I'm not going to answer that.
See.
Have a good day, sir.
Don't be surprised if police keep stopping to speak to you because it is obviously a bit of a worry. We have asked you to say how long you're going to be and we can pass that on and then you won't get stopped. But
Could stay for as long as I like.
crack on. We're on to the
After cycling through harassment, terrorism, demands for details, and even phone seizure, the officers still leave without identifying any actual offense. Frustration then turned personal, with one officer telling UK audits to do something productive with his life. But no arrest, search, seizure, a lawful order to leave follows. UK audits keeps filming, keeps his details private, and leaves the officers with nothing but their opinions. If you found this breakdown useful, like, share, and subscribe for more accountability.